I'm out here right now to meet up with Valerie Rivera, mother of Eric Rivera. This is his memorial site. This is where he was killed by LAPD officers.
Yeah, I've been going to Sacramento. They've been taking a bunch of families and a bunch of activists and stuff like that. So we've been all heading out to Sacramento at least once or twice a month. And then
where do you go to the?
We go to the state capitol. Yeah, and then we go up there and we talk to all the senators and we try to get a couple of bills passed. Actually, SB1421 just got done being passed. The right to know police misconduct. So that way,
so their personnel record isn't private anymore.
Exactly. First of all, they won't be able to withhold police officers' names whenever they're in an officer-involved shooting. And then also the AB931, we're also trying really hard to get that one passed. And that one is pretty much where an officer has to actually be in harm's way. Like, they can't sit there and just say that they feared for their life. Just like with Eric's case, those officers are trying to sit there and say that they feared for their life, but how can they actually fear for their life when, first of all, and this doesn't even matter at this point, but Eric had a squirt gun. I mean, they shot at him immediately. I mean, I've seen body cam footages, and I mean, immediately. Yeah, as soon as they both jumped out the car, I mean, the driver had the gun in his hand even way before he even...
that's why he didn't put it in park.
Yeah, and you could see it was clearly in his hand, and that's the reason why he wasn't able to put that car in park. I mean, as soon as they seen him, they flipped around. I mean, the gun was already in the officer's hand. Honestly, as soon as they jumped out the car, they began to fire. I mean, instantly. But yeah, they're really trying hard not to get that bill to pass, and we're trying really hard to get it passed because, after everything had happened with Eric, me and his dad had went online and we just started looking up all kinds everybody's cases, just trying to see what's the difference between Eric's case and all these other officer involved cases. At the end of every single one of them, they feared for their life. So we finally got the paperwork on what the officers had to say about that night, and that was 10 months later. And sure enough, at the very end of that report, they feared for their lives. And I was telling his dad, they better not sit there and say they feared for their lives, because that's some bullshit. You know, the only person that feared for their life was my son Eric, and you know what I mean. That was the only person that actually had a right to fear for his life. And not only that, if they did fear for their life, it was because of their negligence that caused them to be worried about their own safety, because they're the ones that were sitting there and not putting their damn car in park. You know what I mean? They're the ones that goes and jumps out the car and trips and falls and hits their elbow on the street claiming that they got shot, you know what I mean, when they fucked themselves up. And so it's the only people that feared for their life was Eric, and if you did fear for life, it was because of your own negligence. So losing Eric has been the most heart-wrenching, heartbreaking, experience, feeling emotional, but he has definitely brought so much in my life now, you know, I'm about to cry up. He's brought so much to me, you know, so much love comes from him, you know, and it just makes me feel so good that there's so many strangers out there now that have this love for Eric in their heart, and they never even met him before, you know, but they have this love for him, and he holds such a special place in their heart. And that's why I do this, you know, because Eric deserves get his story told, and he deserves to be remembered by many people, you know, and it's messed up what they did to him. I'm fighting every single day, you know, to get his justice and to hold these cops accountable.
Valerie, thank you again for meeting up with me. I always treasure our time together. Every time I hear the story of what happened to your son, it does break my heart. You're an amazing woman. I want to thank you for everything that you're doing. Even with a broken heart, you have accomplished so much. And again, I'm in awe, and I really do appreciate you and everything you're doing. Thank you, and I hope to see you again soon.
Walk around all day and all night recording cops.
I'm LaurasharkCW.
Because the only videos I follow is Laura Shark is always out here now. No, it's not Laura Shark. We said hi.